Here's everything you need to know about pricing your product on Amazon, as well as some extra bonus strategies to convert those extra sales. Now you may think it's pretty straightforward, but once you go on to list your product, you'll notice there are 4 or 5 different pricing options to choose from. Some of these options are pretty straightforward, but if you're utilizing all the tools on the platform, like limited time deals, coupons, and different price cut badges, it's easy to get things a little mixed up. Saying that, make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video because we're gonna go over all the small details from start to finish. Now before we get started, make sure to give this video a much appreciated like, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We put out content like this every single week, giving you some proper hacks to really elevate your business. Now let's get started. Before we get started implementing some of the different badges and coupons to your listing, I want to go over some of the different pricing options you'll be met with on your Seller Central account. At first, this can be a little confusing just because Amazon gives you so many different options, so let's break them down one by one. Under the offer tab, when creating your listing, you'll see this pricing section. Over the years, this section has changed in its layout and the order of its options, especially like it is here. I've seen it confuse people, so I want to walk you through it quick. To start, find the Your Price section with the asterisk to the left-hand side. This is the price that browsing customers will see when shopping on Amazon and will pay when they check out with your product. Again, for some reason, Amazon likes to change the interface and the order of these options. As you can see from this example, the Your Price section is currently midway down the page. Up next is the Sale Price option. We've all seen this when browsing on Amazon, and you'll notice that red limited time deal badge on a product. Personally, this is one of my favorite ways of luring potential customers who are looking to save money by purchasing items that have a price cut. A little later in this video, I'll show you more about implementing this strategy and some of the different variables that it showcases to shopping customers. Up next is your listed price. I'm not really sure why Amazon chose the name for this section, but it always seems to confuse people when they go to create their listing, especially when they're looking to use this price section. This section isn't for actually indicating what your price will be listed for on Amazon, but is the suggested retail price of the product as provided by a manufacturer or supplier. A good rule of thumb here is to make your price section lower than the list price to insinuate a good deal to shopping customers. Now that you have a good idea of identifying those different price structures within your Seller Central account, let's actually shift our focus to utilizing some of the tools on the Amazon platform that are really gonna help when converting some of those sales. The first is the sale price. Again, this is the discounted price you want your product to be listed for that is cheaper than the Your Price section. For the sale price option, you need to start and end date for how long you want the promotion to run. Right under the sale price, you'll see these 2 different sections that will allow you to change the start and end date to your promotion. I always like to run this strategy for 7 to 14 days at a time, so make sure you indicate that so the promotion isn't running for too long of a duration. One of the reasons I really like this strategy is it puts a large red badge on your listing that is good for catching a customer's attention. This price strategy also lays out all the different figures for your customer to see their price savings, as well as old to new price comparison. You can see from this example here that the new sale price is next to the crossed off original price, as well as the % discount from the original cost. Another great pricing strategy is to create a coupon for your listing. When a customer is browsing on Amazon, a coupon badge appears in green next to the listed price. There are a few things that I like about using coupon codes on my listing. Obviously, one of them is that it grabs the attention of a potential customer as they're shopping and they see that green badge. Now, the other variable that I like using coupons is that it's actually up to the responsibility of the customer to make sure they click that box that will add the coupon discount to their total when checking out. You'd be surprised at the percentage of shoppers who actually forget to click the box that attaches the discount when they check out. Now that we better understand the value of implementing coupons, let's talk about the different strategies and coupon types that you can add to your listing. There are actually 2 different options of coupons you can use for your listing. The first option gives the customer a % off the total purchase. I like this coupon option if the price of my product is on the lower end of the price spectrum. Normally, I'll classify a product in that category if it's around $30 or slightly less. I like to use a % off for the inexpensive items because the discount itself appears larger compared to a dollar amount. If we take the example of a product that's $30 and we implement a 20% discount, it seems significantly higher than just having $6 off. That's why I normally like using that % off for items on that lower end of the price spectrum. The other coupon option is to have a fixed dollar amount off the sale price. This is when I'll normally just flip that strategy for products that are on the more expensive side of the price spectrum. Using a dollar amount off looks a little bit more attractive to customers when the listed price is just slightly more expensive. Now that we know the different strategies and when to implement them, let's quickly run through adding a coupon to your listing. Start by logging into your Seller Central account and clicking on the drop-down menu to the left. Next, scroll down to advertising section and then click on coupon. At the top right, click create new coupon. Now just paste the ASIN of your listing into the search box and click continue at the top right. Now you just have to add the essential information like a start and end date that you want the coupon to run for, whether you want a dollar amount off or a percentage off the original sales price, as we'll be putting that figure in this box. Next, I always like to select this box that just limits redemption to 1 per customer. After that, you'll have to put a dollar amount for your budget. Your coupon will be deactivated once it reaches this dollar amount. Amazon actually makes you input $100 as a minimum here, just as a heads up. Finally, your last 2 steps are just to name the coupon as it appears on Amazon, as well as to choose this option called All Customers that you'll see within the Customers to Target tab. After that, click continue and again submit, and then normally it takes Amazon a few hours to approve your coupon for the listing. Before we move on to the next pricing strategy, I wanted to take a second to say if you're finding value to this video, make sure to like and subscribe. The point of these videos is not to sell you some course or really some service. The point is really to give you the tools and the knowledge to elevate your business with some of these proper hacks. The last strategy that I want to touch on doesn't necessarily implement any of the tools from the Amazon platform, but more so comes from knowing the different price spectrum within your niche. I like to implement this strategy when I'm first launching a product and I'm looking to obtain reviews and rank higher in the search results. The best way of doing this is to have a lower price than your competitors by 5 to 10% and running product targeting PPC campaigns on their ASIN. This is a great opportunity to place your listing that has a cheaper price on a more established ASIN within your niche that's already receiving reviews. Once my listing receives about 10 or so reviews and ranks organically higher in the search results is when I'll go in and increase that listed price to hit my desired profit margins. Now it's important to note this strategy isn't for longer durations of time, but more when you're trying to launch a product or you're really trying to compete with one of those top competitors. Now it's worth noting that you actually can implement multiple strategies at the same time to really elevate your listing. I'll do this during certain durations of the year that have higher competition or during the holidays where there's a lot of search volume on Amazon. Here's an example of a seller who's running a coupon code and limited time deal on their listing at the same time. Play with these different price tactics to engage shopping customers and shine light on your listing. If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And more importantly, if you have any questions about the price tactics that we talked about in this video, make sure to comment down below and I'll get you going in the right direction. Look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Peace.